Hello, hola, bonjour, ciao. We are back with another installment of Keeping Tabs. Baby, I just wanted some sun on my face. I almost recorded this one in the kitchen, and I said, let's come outside after doing the last segment and get a little bit of sun while we can. Not the prettiest of views in terms of you can't really see the Sierras behind me here in Reno, Nevada, but they look absolutely stunning, covered in snow, which is much needed in this neck of the woods. So I'm really thrilled about this one because for the first time, we're doing a bonus episode of Keeping Tabs. How cool, right? I get to take a break this go around and hear from some of you. So we received some video submissions following our last episode, which was my conversation with my 22-year-old self. In the kitchen, we had turkey chili with Tabnie, which was muy delicioso, may I add. And so now I would like to introduce some of these submissions. I'm just going to let them play in their entirety. Here they are.
So what would I tell my 22-year-old self? I would say to be very conscious who you let into your space. Yes, it's important to have friends, but protect your energy, protect your peace, protect your being, protect yourself. Don't let everybody in. I would also say to nurture the connections that you have. Once you realize, who's there for you and stuff like that, make sure you nurture those connections because you're definitely going to need to lean on somebody along this journey. So nurture those relationships, but also just be kind to yourself. You don't have everything all figured out at 22, so be kind to yourself. Just have trust in yourself. You know what you want to do. You know where you're trying to go, but be kind and take care of yourself along the way.
So my advice to my 22-year-old self is take the time to learn the people who are around you and invest in those relationships, because the older you get, the harder it becomes to find really, really solid people and friends around you as an adult.
I would tell my 22-year-old self that even in your most darkest hours, someone will always notice your light. Acknowledge every imperfection about yourself. Nobody is born in this world perfect. I would also remind myself that no one can block the blessings that are meant for you. Only you can go on that road to the path of becoming something bigger and something greater.
Okay. 22-year-old Jerry, you are out here killing it. It may not seem like you are. It may seem like things are going slow, but trust me, things are going at the speed that it needs to go. Continue to keep your trust in the Lord because that's really the only thing that's going to get you by. Like, tragedy does strike. You already know how it feels. You already know how to deal with it. You already know how to get through. So, always keep your head up. You always wanted to see the world. You ain't seen it yet, but it's coming. You have a great family. Your sisters love you dearly, even though, it may seem like you by yourself. You're not. You have a village. You have nieces and nephews who really look up to you. You are traveling the country. Look. You're in Lake Alamanor, California, on a random trip that you did not plan at all. So you do get to see things. You do get to see places. You do get to experience love. A lot of things happen that's for the best. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy life. Enjoy what God is doing in your life. Continue to love. It's okay to keep yourself guarded because, protecting yourself has helped you go through your tragedy and go through all kind of issues and deal with just so much. So, you out here doing it. You're out here doing it, man. keep living, keep exploring, keep saying yes. Be a yes man. It's okay. You got this. Much love.
And I guess the advice that I would give to my 22-year-old self was to continue being adaptable, continue trying new things, and stick to your intuition. You know better. You know what's best. Be open to try new things like you always have been. And I guess I would also say, let go a little bit more. Maybe structure is good, but structure isn't everything. So maybe let go a little bit more and see what happens. So that's what I would say to my 22-year-old self.
A message to my 22-year-old self. The poem "Life for Me Ain't Been No Crystal Stair" is going to be really accurate, because there are going to be some days that you're going to have some rough days. You're going to have people attacking you from all ends, and you're going to wonder why. Just knowing your why, God's going to show you your why and tell you why you're where you are and your purpose for being where you are. And God's going to give you strength that you didn't know you had to overcome the battles and the obstacles that you'll face. But know that your voice is going to be powerful. Your voice is going to matter, and God's going to call you to do some things. And when God calls you, don't run. Just say, yes, Lord, I will go where you tell me to go, and I will do what you tell me to do, because God has a plan for your life. You're going to have some losses that are going to hurt deeply, but you're also going to have some friendships and some family who are going to love you deeply. So love the Lord, cherish every day. Journal about it, talk about it, remember it, make good memories, and keep those memories alive, because that's your legacy. And make sure that your life becomes a living legacy for someone else to follow, because you're going to be the beacon, the joy, the life for someone else. You're going to bring joy to people that you didn't even know. So love the Lord with all your heart, your soul, your strength, and your mind, and do love your neighbor as yourself. And as God shows you how to love everybody, everything else is going to work out for the good. Have fun and enjoy life. Laugh often. Laugh your heart out and enjoy life. Be your best. Do your best. Most of all, give of your best to the Master. I love you, self. I love you, 22-year-old self. God bless you.
Wow. Thank you so much to the wonderful humans who sent in videos of advice to their 22-year-old selves. It's very insightful, and I really love the age range and the different positions and backgrounds that everyone has. So Keeping Tabs has a magnificent audience of unique individuals. So please let me know if you have some more suggestions about some additional interactive type of episodes. You know, the focus has been on my journey and my tests that have become testimonies, but if there's other ways that I can get y'all involved, I definitely am open. Of course, you can email me info@tabniedozier.com or send a DM comment under YouTube as well. So that's pretty much it. This one was for me to take a break and to get some of you involved. So that does it for this beautiful, unique bonus episode. You know what comes next. I'll see you on my next adventure.